Reticulocytes are a very useful measure of bone marrow red cell production, and in my opinion, a terribly underordered test. Reticulocytes should be ordered on any case of new or unexplained anemia, and it's also a really useful way of measuring response to treatment, for instance, to iron treatment. So what is a normal reticulocyte percentage? Well, luckily, this is very easy to remember and calculate with one simple number. Most medical students can tell you that red blood cells live for around 120 days, meaning that in a normal state, when we're not anemic, we lose 1 over 120 of our red cells. This means we lose approximately 1% of our red cells, and therefore, to prevent anemia, need to produce around 1%. So a normal reticulocyte percentage is around 1% in an adult. Now, when applying this to anemia, remember, blood is like money. So we become poor if we destroy, spend, or lose our money, or we become poor if we're not making enough in the first place. So when you think about blood and reticulocytes, anemia with an increased reticulocyte response would suggest that we are destroying or hemolyzing our red cells, or we're bleeding. But anemia with a reduced, inappropriately normal reticulocyte response suggests that something required to make red cells is lacking. Now, this can be many things. For instance, space in the bone marrow. It can be iron, B12 or folate, the building blocks. It can be EPO, lacking because the patient has renal failure. So that you can see that analysing anemia by assessing the reticulocyte response before transfusion can tell you whether the cause might be destruction or loss or underproduction. And how do we measure reticulocytes? Well, they're measured on your full blood count analyzer, and they're done so by looking at their increased RNA content.